Hey guys, Zane from the Infinite Jukebox here with another quick album review, and today I wanted to talk about the new Mac DeMarco record, 5 Easy Hot Dogs. When DIY or bedroom music pops up in conversation, modern day classics from Mac DeMarco like Salad Days and This Old Dog will be some of the first records that people actually list as notable albums within that particular niche of music. But unfortunately, Mac DeMarco's cult like status cannot save him from the pitfalls of irrelevancy and repetition that he ends up facing on his latest studio album. 5 Easy Hot Dogs comes 4 full years after his last studio album, Here Comes the Cowboy, and this didn't need to be some sort of grand homecoming for Mac DeMarco or anything like that, but it would at least need to be a decent album from the indie artist. I mean, it didn't need to be perfect, it just needed to be fine, but a strange creative decision was made here on 5 Easy Hot Dogs, and that is that this entire album is exclusively instrumentals. This seems like a relatively intriguing idea on paper. I mean, sure, Mac in the past has been a bit repetitious in his instrumentation, but generally speaking, he is a fairly engaging performer from a musical standpoint alone, so this had to be something at least decent, right? Wrong. To say the least, the execution leaves a lot to be desired, as 5 Easy Hot Dogs is in this strange limbo between semi-decent and semi-terrible, as the lows of the album, while just bad and nothing particularly worse, they aren't the spawn of Satan or anything like that, sound like soulless AI-generated interludes from a much superior album than this. Meanwhile, the highlights of the record aren't really highlights per se, they're just decent aesthetic pieces that are put together well but ultimately leave no impact on the listener. So, in conclusion, 5 Easy Hot Dogs is fine, I suppose, and I will say this. For what it's worth, this is an album that's decent for putting on the background while you make dinner, or while you, I don't know, wash dishes, or write an essay, or some random task that doesn't really have a lot of time for you to focus on something outside of exactly what you're doing in that moment. This is fine for that. It adds some decent ambience overall, but really the important question to ask here is, as a record, as a listening experience, does 5 Easy Hot Dogs have any purpose or reason to exist? And ultimately, the answer is no. I'm going to give this record 2.5 stars out of 5. And with that being said, that's the end of this quick album review. I've been Zane from the Infinite Jukebox. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.